Let's see if this works. I'm hoping it does. I hope you're not too close to me. Maybe I should do this a little. I still have not gotten a stand for the camera. Don't mind me. Okay, you're at the furthest possible. Okay, so let me just fix my, wow, the sun is shining bright. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be a bit different. I just sort of want to do like an update with sort of a like tips or how I keep myself, I wouldn't say stress-free, but how to keep my stress in line, in order, and how I don't get too overwhelmed with stress. So basically a little update. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. If you watch my vlogs, you know like what's going on and things like that, but I feel like sometimes in my vlogs I just try to get things going. Like I try not to make the clips too long. I try to make it more interesting, and so I don't just like sit down and blab, or at least I try not to for too long. I'm doing it today though. So I just sort of wanted to give you an update. I'm sitting here super comfy. I'm in a super comfy cotton shirt that I love, and February is right around the corner. As I said at the beginning of this year / at the end of Vlogmas, I thought about doing February and vlogging every day in February, which means that starting on Saturday, I should be posting a video every day for 28 days. Is this year a leap year? Oh my god, I think it is. 29 days. I'm still trying to figure out a name for it. I think, I don't know, like Vloguary, or like vlog every day in February, or like Feb vlogs. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to think of things. We'll see. I have a couple more days, like 2. So that's the first update. That's coming at you. It's coming at you strong. Be excited. I'm excited. Second update, I've been quite stressed lately, which leads me into sort of like giving you what I do when I'm kind of stressed. But I have been quite stressed just because things have been so hectic. As you know, I was in Quebec City. That was an experience. Then I came back. It was Christmas. It was New Year's. Then I went back to school. And with co-op, as soon as you go back to school, you basically start right away planning for your next work internship. So I go back to work in the Basically, I do another internship this summer. First week of school, already applying to new places, already like starting that process, getting the ball rolling. And once the companies start getting in touch, as a translator, you have to pass, like they all give you an exam to pass, a translation exam. Basically, you just translate a text, usually from about 200, 250 words. They give you a set amount of time and you do it. Sometimes they give you 3 hours and they want you to translate 700 words. Sometimes they give you an hour and they want you to translate 250 words. It honestly all depends. But nonetheless, they're time consuming. Like whether you're doing it at home for 3 hours or you have to go to the translation firm and do it, and it's only an hour, but it still takes you about half an hour each way. That's still at least 2 or 3 hours out of your day taken up for it. So they are time consuming, and that whole process is time consuming. Somebody's talking outside. Why can't I hear them? Do you mind? Be quiet. Anyways, I'll just talk louder than they do. So I did that, and then come the interviews, and it's time consuming, especially when you quit your job and you start a new job. And so you're sort of like adding that new schedule into your life and things like that. And I've been really stressed. Until yesterday, I've been like on go, high stress, keep going, don't look back sort of thing. That's the mode that I've been on, and I've been hating it. But I've been doing things to try and get like things in order. Some little tips here and there to like get de-stressed that I've used is to make sure you get a workout in. I realized that especially last week, I barely worked out, and by the end of the week, I really felt like I had too much within me and I needed to let it out. And it's why on the weekend I worked out. I did a workout Saturday and Sunday, because you even if it's 10 or 12 minutes, it helps so much to work out. Like it gets your body going and it gets you feeling like just better. So that's the first thing that I would say that really helped me while I was stressed. The second thing I would say is writing it down. And sometimes even just like writing it in my planner was like too much for me. This planner does not come with me everywhere I go. And so sometimes I forget to put things in and I put them in afterwards or just like things like that. So sometimes writing it is not always my most effective way of getting things done. And so I basically decided to sync up all my calendars on my phone so that I have two calendars basically. I have my physical one and then I also have the one on my phone and on my computer, which I changed to Google Calendar because Google Calendars are like the best. And so every time I open Chrome, it's my calendar, and I set it up so like I see my classes where they are every week, and I've set them until the end of the semester. Set my work schedule but about a week ahead of time, just so that I get a bigger picture, because then people start asking like, oh, when are you free for this, when are you free for that, and I can't think. And then I start getting even more stressed and even more like, can I handle that? Can I handle this? Last Friday, I remember when I got the call for the interview, she was trying to figure out a time to do it. And I was like, my brain was going in each direction, just wondering on a good time. You know, I couldn't think. So it helps me to just organize it, write it down, and also keep it on my phone. I need both. I've decided that I need both. I need the one that is always accessible to me on my phone, and I need the written one where I can write down my ideas, write down what's the potential or possibility, and do that, because honestly, I'm a mess if I don't. My third tip for the stress thing, treat yourself to something. Like whether it's a lunch out. Yesterday, Alex and I went out for lunch, and I felt like a weight lift off me. Obviously, don't go out for lunch like right in the middle of like between two really high stress important things. You're not going to enjoy your lunch. But as soon as you see like a little break in the pattern in your schedule, set aside a couple hours, go for lunch, read a book, spend time with some friends. Just do something that you really want to do and that you know you're going to have fun doing. Have a glass of wine, watch TV, do you. And this is separate from working out. Like, do something really that you want to do. I found that yesterday the lunch that we went to was just so needed. And honestly, when we sat down and we started eating, I could feel the stress coming out of me and like evaporating, leaving me basically. And I was just so happy about that. It felt so good. And honestly, I think that treating yourself is never a bad thing. Always do it. The other thing that I highly recommend is taking a moment. Sorry, there was a hair on my foot. Taking a moment to just like sit down and breathe. Just do some like thinking, and not like bad thoughts, don't blame yourself for things, that sort of thing. Just sit down and think, things are going to be okay. I'm doing me, one step at a time. I'm only human. Honestly, that's something that I find that I sometimes forget, is that you're only human. You can do to the best of your ability what you can do. That's it. If you're overbooked, you're overbooked. People will understand. Do you, boo? Do you, boo? So yeah, that's basically where I am. And so basically for the rest of the week, all I have to do is like work on some school things that are not really stressful, just like work on them, and go to work, get some work done, that sort of thing. There's nothing else major stressful that's happening. The one thing that I do think that is important, like some people are like scared of being stressed, scared of like that feeling in your stomach where you're nervous or you're excited, like people tend to try to avoid that. The one thing that I do think that is important is that pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone is how I think you grow as a person and how you learn from each experience. And I think that it's so important to actually push yourself out of your comfort zone and not to be like, oh, whatever. No, push yourself. You feel uncomfortable. It's temporary. Like, just sometimes you got to just remember it's temporary. This is not a lasting feeling. Just get it done. Afterwards, you're going to feel so relieved, so much better about yourself, and you're just going to feel like happier in general. So I think that pushing yourself is a good thing, but to know when to step back is also a really good thing. February is right around the corner, excuse me, which I'm excited about. I'm excited to see what February has to offer us. I'm still unsure about like these sit down videos. I haven't found like a love for the sit down videos yet. The vlogs I still love, but the sit down videos I haven't, if I'm being completely honest. Finding ideas for them I find hard. Just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going. So yeah, I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.